Hello, YouTubers. Fabia back here, and today I got some awesome news. So let me tell you what happened. So my dad and I went to the piano store a couple days ago. Actually, it was just yesterday. And we were looking at new pianos. Well, the one piano I have right now, and I'll show it to you in here in a second. It's right here. I don't know if you can see that, but it's right there. Here's the stand, music stand, and it's got four. Let's try it again. There we go. So here it is. Here's that. Here's the side of the piano, and obviously slides back, and here are the keys. And as you can see, the keys are shorter than a grand. Now, hang on a minute. Just a second. There we go. There we go. So this is what I don't like about this piano. I mean, you can't get your fingers smashed, but you can. And what's nice about the new one I'm getting, it is, okay, so this one right here is a, it's a spinet Kohler Consol. The spinet is the smallest piano, from what I've heard, I believe. I'm getting a Kawai K500, spelled K-A-W-A-I-I, space, and then K500. It's a really nice sounding piano. The piano here, it's horribly out. Well, it's not horribly out, but it's had better days. And let me see. Speech off. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I accidentally turned off the video. That was my fault. I was trying to turn voiceover on, and that did not go too well. So as I was saying, the piano has better days. You know what? So some of these keys are in tune, some of them are not. Like, if you listen closely, there's a wow, 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 wow. Then go wow, 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 wow. There's the one there. Wow, wow, wow. Now, some of these are in tune, but they have false. What's the rhythm? No rhythm. What's the word? You have, I want to say, false beat. Now let me explain this. If you have a piano that has this, it's because the string is having the false beat. So there's a special way you have to tune this. So the way, okay, I'm not gonna get into the tuning stuff because it's gonna take a while. And let me move the camera a little bit. There we go. So I'm gonna play a little bit here, and when I get the new piano, which will be technically probably in a few weeks or so, I don't know how long it will take, but once I do get the new piano, I will add it to this video, so then you will know. So right now it's, let me see, April, what is today's date? Alexa, what is today's date?
It's Sunday, April 8th.
April 8th, okay. So right now it's April 8th. So I'll just say, okay, today is whatever, and I'm not pulling your chain, guys, because, I don't know how on earth you could change Alexa's, date, the Amazon Echo's date, because I think it goes over the Wi-Fi. That's how it does it. Anyway, I'll just play a little bit of Queen here, the accompaniment to a Bohemian Rhapsody, for those of you who are familiar with Queen. And then I will play that again when I get the new piano so that you can hear a big difference. Whoops. Ah. Okay, so to give you a basic idea there, what that sounds like. The reason why it sounded a little softer and quieter is because I was using the soft pedal, and I didn't realize it's a habit to put my foot on it, and I need to stop doing that. And also this, I don't really like the sliding ones. I like the ones where you just lift up and it's, you know. Now, alright. So that is a little demonstration there for my piano there, from the Spinet Kohler Consol. I've had this piano since 2000 and, let me think here, 2012 or 2012, 2013, I believe. So I've had this piano for at least maybe 5 to 6 years. It lasted for its purpose, but it's now, to get a new one. So yeah, but the pianos that they had out there, I'm just gonna name a couple of pianos that that I played. I actually, for those of you who don't know, a Bösendorfer. That is a piano that is, the one I saw was 9.5 feet, I think, long. And, sorry guys, I'm stretching. And it was a nice sounding piano, but there were pianos out there that were, they had some powerful sound. I mean, the guy who showed us that, we was testing these pianos, and there was a Steinway. And he said, be careful, the sound, it can get away from you. What he meant was, the sound can be so powerful that you don't even realize you can just play it, and it's still powerful. He was right. There was also a Boston out there that I tried, and the Boston, it was nice, but the action wasn't what I was looking for. Because when you buy a new piano, here's the thing. There's a few things you have to consider. The action, touch, sound, and, how it feels and everything. So I'm going to explain this a little more. Touch. Does the touch feel right? When you play it, does it, can you play it well? Like, not play it well, but does it feel right to you when you play it? The action, is the action right? Does it, you have to press too hard, or you have to press too soft? Or when you press it, is it too soft or too hard for you to press? The sound, is the sound good enough? Do you like the sound of it, or is it too overpowering? Is it too soft? And the feel, get a feel of it. Like when you play, does it feel right? Does it, when you play, does it just right? Or does something off, whatever? Those are things you consider, and that's what I did. And, the sound of it, oh my gosh, the Kawai has a really nice sound. And what I like about the Kawai K500, I think some pianos have these, but the one I played, it has a practice pedal. And what a practice pedal is, for those of you who don't know, practice pedal, if you will, is a pedal that you can push down and you slide it to the to the left, so it locks it in place. And what it does, it mutes the strings just enough that it can still play, but you can hear it. But let's say you have the piano downstairs and no one can really hear it from upstairs. So let's say it's at nighttime and people are napping, whatever. You could lock that into place and you can play without disturbing other people, which I think is really cool. The piano, Kawai K500 is about 50, let me think here. 52 inches, I think, which is 4'4". Pretty good size. And as I said, I will add to this video when I get it. So I will let you know when I do get it, and then I will prove to you that it's that day, so you won't be thinking I'm yanking your canes. Sorry, if you don't get that, then it's a blind joke. It's instead of yanking your chain, yanking your leg. Some of you will be like, that's kind of mean. I'm like, and I'm sorry if that offended you guys. I'm sorry. Anyway, so I will see you guys later when I get the new piano.
One face, large face, speech off.
Alright guys, so I got my new piano today. And it is April 12th, Thursday. And to prove it to you, I'm gonna tell you. Alexa, what is today's date?
Today is Thursday, April 12th.
There you go. So now I'm gonna show you the new piano. Here she is. I don't know if you can see it, but it is. Let me close this. Now watch this. Close it right on its own. And here's the piano. It's 52 inches tall. And let me show you. Down here, you have 3 pedals. You have the damper pedal. You have the, now I'll show you what this last pedal, this middle one does. This one is the thing that moves the keyboard. If you have, I think it's mostly meant to play like for, you have a each higher note, so you can move the keyboard to the right a little bit and moves it. This one, now this one's pretty cool. You press it down and move it. It locks it in place. And what this does, it makes the key, it mutes the strings just enough that you can practice. That's why it's called a practice pedal, so that people don't mute, can hear you. Or, it's not that you don't want to hear them, but you want to bother them. And then when you're in practice and you're in a band or something, or you're playing with other people, you just move it up there and wham. So, now to do the comparison. And this may be a little bit more harder than I thought because, let's see, I may have to do this like this. Yes, that's the only way I can do this. Okay, so you heard the old piano. Here's the new piano. So you can hear that. And you can hear you hear it different. It's more quieter, but it also has a, has more of like a Yamaha sound, but it's actually of a grand, I think. Now you can also, just a moment, let me see if I can find it. There it is. You can also, now I don't know if you can see this, but it's right there. There's a little hole right there. And it's to lock it, which I like personally myself. So I'm going to insert the key, turn it. You heard that noise? Take her out. And now it won't open. Put the key back in. And it works.
Speech on. Stop recording video. Button.
So there you go, YouTubers. That's my new piano, a Kawai K500. It's the one of the best pianos out there. Upright pianos.
0 faces.
Oops.
Speech off.
I like it. It's really nice. I was originally gonna get the Boston, but didn't happen because it was a little too overpowering. The sound was. I mean, it was good. It was a good sound, but this one, it's just perfect. And let me show you what the practice pedal does. One more thing. So I showed you where it was, so you guys can hear this. Put the practice pedal down and slide it to the left. Yeah, we can hear it now. It's not as loud. Pretty cool. So guys, that's all for today. And tell me if you can hear any difference between those two pianos. Guys, and before, I'm sorry, I need to add this. It actually, what it does, that left pedal, it actually makes the notes softer. So, I don't know if you can see the keys moving very slightly. If you watch, I'm gonna do. I don't know if you can see the keys moving. That's what it does. It makes them so, like, you know, they make them a little lighter. I think it's usually meant for, like, real fast notes, but also it makes it a little softer, I believe. But yeah, that's what that left pedal does. I think the Grands have that pedal that moves the keys over to the right. I think that's what it does. So, yep.